Hey, I have something new today. So new, I haven't even taken the plastic off yet. This is the new EVO from Skout Airguns. They've made some upgrades to this from the Epic that I'll show you. Couple of interesting things. They moved the regulators to either side right here. The gauges are now on an angle. You've got your low pressure gauge over here, your regulated pressure here. This one is the air that's in the tank. They've incorporated a bleeder. When you turn off the air to the bottle, it bleeds the gun. It makes the tank safe to take off with a charge in it. They changed the trigger mechanism. There's an OLED on the side of it here. It's actually a color OLED. There is an LED now in the power button, and that changes color to let you know whether the gun is, if it's turned on, if it's ready to fire, if it's been fired. The safety is still in the same place. They changed the voice in this. I like the way they've done this. It gives you some options, and it's got some tones in it instead of a voice for every function. In case I didn't mention it, the voices can be turned off. This plate comes off. You can charge it here, and you have access to the battery. That is another change from this to the Epic. It's that easy. The magazine, nothing's changed on it. It's the same magazine from the Skout. One thing they changed was the charging arm. On the Epic, the charging arm was it free floated. Now there's a magnetic retention in the back. The magazine, let me show you. The magazine is all magnetic. The door is magnetic. This is a 25. It's 25 shots in 25. That's how easy that goes on. The magazine is also magnetically retained in the gun. How satisfying is that? Just like on the Epic, you can change the length of pull. You can move the butt pad up and down, and you've got little screws here to lock everything into place. There are 4 holes on the bottom of this, and they offer an adjustable rear rest for this as an option. Speaking of options, this rail is an Arca rail. It's got M-lock positions on it on the bottom and on the sides, and of course it's a Swiss Arca rail. If you happen to have a tripod that has that, you can put it on the tripod. This tripod allows me to go any which way I want, up and down. I'll do a little more on this tripod some other time. It's new also. One of the other changes from the Epic, the regulators on the Epic came in from the bottom. These come in from the front and are adjustable from the front. You just put an Allen wrench in here. You can turn the regulators up and down. Easy, easy, easy to get to. One of the nice things on here, you can open these screws up and the cheek rest goes up and down, so you can customize it for yourself. I'm probably skipping over some things. I just got this in, so I haven't had a chance to shoot it yet. Another thing that's different on this, the high pressure regulator has the ability to go up higher for additional velocity on slugs, and this is a slug specific barrel. If any of you are familiar with barrel indexing, this has that capability built in from the factory, and it's super simple. The scope I'm going to put on this is an Arkin Zulus, and yes, I know Arkin isn't still making this scope. I bought this, I guess, shortly before they sold the digital department to another company, but the scope is still in production. The other company's going to be doing the app updates on it. I bought this, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. It's still all shiny. I haven't taken it out of the cellophane yet, but that's the scope that's going to go on here. And I'll have a review on that when I figure out how it works. If you have any questions about anything I talked about today, whether it's the gun, the scope, the tripod, just let me know in the comments and I'll get to it as quick as I can. I'm going to be doing some follow-up videos as time permits. Right now I'm going to be away for a short period of time, so I'll do what I can when I can. Maybe doing some videos from Texas. I don't know. I'm in Colorado right now. We'll see what happens when I get to Texas. If I can find some place to shoot this, that's going to happen. I appreciate anybody that's still here. I'm going to throw a video up over here you might like. YouTube's going to throw one down here you might like. I'll catch you in one of those, or I'll catch you down the road.